carries.
Not at all, Bob. We might as well just store it on I-10 because you know Texas Southern is well rested coming down from Houston, Texas, and they're ready to go.
All three of their wins coming over here in Beaumont. All right, let's take a look at some players to watch. We'll start with TSU on the defensive side. Number 3, Canary Simmons. He is a hitting machine for the Tigers.
Yeah, Canary Simmons is a hard-hitting safety out of Houston. Had 10 solo tackles. Like to play a lot in space. He likes to run down and make really good open field tackles.
All right, for Lamar, we're going to see a lot of number 10 junior quarterback Jacoby Longino. He came in relief of the injured Robert Coleman last week and led the Cardinals to a win over Weber State.
And Bob, he did an outstanding job in the second half. Was able to show some poise and leadership that Coach Rosamando needed in the second half because he was able to help them to seal that win.
On the defensive side for the Cardinals, number 10, DeJuan Lewis, the tackling machine and the oohs and ahs. I can still hear him from that form tackle last week.
Outstanding performance by the junior out of Pearland, Texas. He did a really good job, especially in the red zone. Their defense stepped up huge and maybe be the turning point for Lamar's success this season.
All right, we're in for another hot one. Southeast Texas, we're still in September, but we're in for a good one. Lamar, TSU coming up. All right, just check the temperature here. It's 88 degrees, Lima. Not too bad. A little steamy. Hey, but, we'll watch that as the game goes along for some cramping maybe. But we're ready to get going here in Beaumont, Texas. And the thing about Lamar, last week, they knock off Weber State, who was ranked at the time. Now Lamar is ranked in the FCS polls. The thing that Coach Rosamando said he preached all week was turn the page. That was last week. We got to be ready for the Tigers.
Yeah, and that's amazing how things work. 1 week you're not ranked, and the next week you are. Lamar had a lot of success the last 2 weeks here at home in front of their home fans, having really good outcome as far as winning the game. And they got one more game to go against Texas Southern.
All right, TSU won the toss. They elect to take the ball first, put their offense on the field. Lewis and Leary back to receive the kick. What do you think about taking the ball like this? Just get out there and go for it?
I would say lead with your defense. Yes, lead with your defense. Lamar, we talked about in the opening, Lamar did an outstanding job, especially in the four for one play in the red zone. You want to set the tone defensively because offensively they're going to be missing their quarterback, and we're going to unpack that. They're missing their quarterback, Robert Griffin, this game.
And we are underway. Deep kick into the end zone, and it'll go out for a touchback. So we're wondering who we're going to see come out and quarterback TSU. KJ Cooper shaken up in their last game. And we're expecting Jordan Davis, but so TSU coming out on the field. Here's a look at their starting lineup. KJ Cooper, but I'll have to double check that. I don't think he's on the field, but you got Green, Charlo, Leary, Bennett, and Johnson, the skilled players for the Tigers. Up front, Kane, Neal, Torrance, Aderbo, and Okafor. And run right up the middle, and a big gain of 15 for the Tigers. Big number 31 rumbling out there. That's Quinn.
And that's how you want to set the table early and often. If you're the Texas Southern Tigers, their offense really opened up those holes for the running back on that last play.
All right, here's a look at the starting defense for the Cardinals. Simpson, Williams, Jackson, Freeman, Moore, and Banda up front for the Cardinals. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Rolling and keeping, and a nice gain right there. There's the rest of it. Hambrick, Stevens, Lewis, Pugh, and Martin for the Cardinal defense on the back end. So we got Jordan Davis in there at number 13 for the Tigers.
Yeah, I was going to say we can throw out the window now. We know exactly who's starting number 13, Jordan Davis, the redshirt freshman out of Missouri City, Texas. He likes to run the football, but he watches arm as well, especially when he has enough time to be able to sit back in the pocket.
Jordan Davis out of Fort Bend, Marshall, played for the Buffaloes over there. 2nd and 5. Handoff. Rumbling for 4 there, close to the first down marker. And that is Quinn again.
And right now, Bob, what we're watching is that Texas Southern wants to establish himself on the road, especially up front with their outstanding O-line. We talked to Coach Rosamando, and I asked him what some of the concerns he had going into today's game, and he said it's the Texas Southern line. Their guys look like they need to be in the NFL, and right now they're proving it.
3rd and 1 for the Tigers. Bunch formation, quarterback sneak, and I don't think he got it. He's going to be marked short there on the quarterback sneak by Davis.
It'll be unique to see how they mark this ball, Bob, because that second push could have gave them the first down, but it looks like they signaled a fourth down play here. So tough decision for the first-year head coach, Coach Disman. As now he's faced with 4th and 1.
4th and about a half yard for the Tigers. They think about it. They're going to send in different personnel. And they'll keep the offense on the field.
Why not? Set the table here on the road, only coming down I-10 from Houston down to Beaumont, an hour drive, and you want to set the table. And right now, Coach Disman is going to do that offensively.
4th and a half yard, Quinn, and he'll bounce out and get it. Not by much, but it is a first down for TSU.
No, Bob.
No, he got it. Forward progress. Forward progress. Hey, but how about Chris Disman?
Yeah.
You know, he said, hey, we got to make a statement here early. They come into this game, didn't off last week, did not play well against Rice, but they did play well, but they didn't. They actually played well against Prairie View is what I'm trying to get to here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they won against their cross-town rival Prairie View against their, that Labor Day Classic, and they didn't do well against Rice, losing big against Rice, but they had a bye week and was able to get back to the basics, and it's showing here in this first series.
Swing pass outside for a nice gain. That was to Leary. It's a good pass for Davis, just get one out there to Leary,
Yeah. Well, you want to be able to give your playmakers the ball in space, and right now, Texas Southern doing an outstanding job about swinging the ball out in space, to be able to allow their players to be able to make moves and be able to pick up some positive yards.
All right, Davis did play last game for the Tigers, 8 of 13 for 42 yards. He is a true freshman out of Fort Bend Marshall. Davis looking, and he will run it, tucking it under, and he'll get the first down.
Well, the redshirt freshman is looking outstanding in this first series, showing poise in the pocket. I talked about he likes to be a dual-threat quarterback and use his legs. Watch this replay here, Bob, as he stands tall in the pocket, but then he decides to take off with the football, be able to get some open space and pick up the first down for the Texas Southern Tigers on the road.
And you can see he's got some speed, something the Cardinal defense is going to have to watch for. Davis going to keep it himself, right up the middle, nice move, spin move. And a big gain right there of 7 yards.
Lamar needs to do a better job making some defense adjustments here. Watch this replay here as Davis goes with the zone replay. Watch this here. Oh, this is the play prior to that with the swing play out to the wide receiver in space. But Davis on that last one, Bob, he did a really good job by faking the run.
He
decided to keep it to be able to pick up some more yards for the Tigers.
He got the Cardinal defense to commit to the running back, took it straight up the middle. So we got a 2nd and 3 now. Opening drive for the Tigers. Davis looking to throw over the middle on a crossing pattern, complete. And another first down for the Tigers as his big tight end, Jaron Johnson, hauls it in.
Really good play calling there by Coach Chris Disman and his offensive staff right now. They're throwing a lot at Lamar defensively. You can see Lamar's on their heels and kind of confused. Watch this play here. Davis just drops it down to his receiver coming across the middle to be able to pick up the first down and more yards for the Tigers.
1st and 10, marked at the 20-yard line. Davis with 3 wide out. And he'll hand it to Quinn, straight up the middle. And right now, what I'm seeing, Lehman, is the TSU offensive line moving the line of scrimmage.
I tell you, man, they're impressive. I mean, they look like they need to be in the NFL, and Coach Rosamando had major concerns coming to this game. Look at 79, 71, 73, and 61. Those guys are big and stout. They got the width and the girth to be able to move those powers. You can see right there, Gibbs is just be able to follow right behind that offensive line to be able to pick up that first down.
2nd and 4 now for the Tigers.
Check that. Pick up some more yards. Almost close to the first down.
All right, they got 4 wide out now. Quinn still in the backfield with Davis. And Davis looking, keeping it himself. He'll get close to the first down there. You saw the stats for the running backs as they're churning up this opening drive right now.
I've been impressed, Bob. I've been impressed with what I'm seeing thus far from Texas Southern. They're not afraid.
I think that's why they wanted the ball.
Yeah.
They wanted to make a statement here. Cardinals need to make some adjustments. But Coach Rosamando, as you said, Lehman, he knew the line of scrimmage. They were going to have to win it, and it was going to be a battle. So 3rd and short, right at the 10-yard line of Lamar. Full house backfield, and they want to think about it now. So timeout, TSU.
Texas Southern. They're first.
Early on here, the opening drive for
Media
the Tigers.
timeout.
Plays so far on this drive, 65 yards. We got a 3rd and short from the 10-yard line. And in motion, Davis going to hand it to him. Gets the first down around the end there. That was receiver Charlo taking it for the Tigers. Interesting play on 3rd and short.
Yeah, it's very interesting, especially in the red zone when it condensed field. Watch this play here as Lamar has some really good pursuit by 3 players there, hustling to the sidelines to stop the running back in his track.
All right, so now 1st and goal for the Tigers from the 7-yard line. They've taken the opening drive of the game and just marched it down the field. Davis swinging it out. Oh, they got him short of the goal line, but just barely. McKinney, check that. Lewis with the catch. Lamar keeping him out of the end zone, but just barely now, 2nd and goal.
And, Bob, this is a really good play call. Look at them be able to swing the pass out to the running back in space, in motion, to be able to get the reception, be able to get some more yards before contact comes at the 1-yard line.
Yeah, Davis doing a good job of getting them the ball when they're at full speed, swinging around the sideline there.
Absolutely.
Lamar backed up now, 2nd and goal.
Big number 95 is in the backfield
big
right
number
now.
95. And as a blocking back. And they handed it to him. Oh, but he got stuffed. Are you kidding me? Truman Rayborn, 6'1", 342 pounds, a senior out of Memphis.
I
bet he doesn't get stopped much.
Hey, Bob, I knew they put him in the backfield for a reason. Watch this play here. Take a look at the defensive line up front. Getting good penetration, setting the table there at the 1-yard line. No penetration, no movement there by number 95, Joe.
Rayborn, he's out of the game now. They're going to go back conventional now. So they actually lost a little bit there, maybe. So 3rd and short again. Well, actually, the ball's right up against the goal line. They're going to go heavy again.
This is tough for for Lamar's defensive front.
Davis Trying to get around town. There's that fourth tackle. Oh, another stop. We saw this last week against Weaver State, a goal line stand. So that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Outstanding play there. Impressive hit by Candy, number 55. Take a look at this place here. Wham! As he picks him up off his feet. Unbelievable play there and tackle in space by the linebacker.
Oh, they're going to kick the field goal, so they will not go for it on 4th and goal.
Man, that was a huge play.
That was a big play. Gustavo Romero in for the field goal try for TSU. A short one, only 20 yards. Through the uprights, the Tigers take a 3-0 lead, but I'm going to say that's a victory for Lamar right there.
Yeah, Lamar's familiar with having their backs against the wall in the red zone. They stepped up huge there in that first series.
All right, we'll be back. 3-0 TSU.
Bacon. Good morning, everybody. Nothing like the Jersey Mike's morning prep. The sizzling bacon, the slicing of the tomatoes, the bopping of the fresh lettuce.
Danny, what are you doing up there?
I've been living up here for months.
Got a package from Mr. DeVito?
Oh, my bacon sniffing horn. Oh, smell that bacon.
Pines at Coshada.
Partner to the biggest names of
All right, 3-0 TSU as after they take the opening drive and march it down 72 yards, 16 plays, but they end up having to settle for a 20-yard field goal from the half-yard line. So Lamar's defense, they bent, but they didn't break. We'll see what the offense can do now.
Impressive opening series drive for Texas Southern on the road in a hostile environment. You knew Lamar was going to come out with a lot of confidence. The last 2 weeks playing outstanding defense here at home. Like you said, Bob, they bent, but they didn't break, only giving up 3 points in that opening series.
All right, this will be returned by Fuselier from Niederland. Trying to get outside, breaks 1 tackle past the 25, 27-yard line. So Lamar will take over 1st and 10.
Let's see what Lamar comes out with. Who's going to be their starting quarterback? Longino. Here's the replay here, kickoff return. Coach Rosamondo talked about this week the importance of special teams. They got to improve on special teams. That's one of the keys.
Be added on from the end of the kick. First down.
Had a penalty there on the end of the kick, so they'll tack on some more yards. Better field position for Lamar.
Yeah, Coach Rosamondo mentioned earlier this week, Bob, with us on the call, that he wanted to see improvement in the special teams. He thought they was kicking the ball too much in the middle, as well as not returning as well. So we'll see how things play out this game.
Their punter, Chase Leon, averaging 44 yards a punt, but the opponents are averaging 14 yards in return because he wants them to kick it to the sideline, stay out of the middle of the field. All right, Longino, number 10, the junior, out of Hightower High School over in Missouri City, Houston area. And he'll hand it off. And a big rumbling run by Kalen Griffin to get it started for the Cardinals. All right, here you go. Longino will start at quarter. First college start for him. Kalen Griffin, you just saw run. We'll see a lot of him. Ray, Jones, Fuselier, Gibbs will be catching the balls tonight. Up front, you got Big Winslow, Brooks, Ripley, Roberson, and Boyd will be opening the holes, and they've done that a lot so far this season in the running game. There's Griffin again. And another big gain. That comes in averaging 6 yards a carry.
Yeah, back-to-back hard runs there by Griffin, the senior out of Tyler, Texas. And I like to say he's their bell cow and their workhorse. He sets the tempo offensively. Watch this replay here as Griffin gets the handoff by Longino and just takes the hit and keeps on ticking as he continues to move his legs and pick up some more yards for the Cardinals.
So second and we'll call it 6 for the Cardinals to get this opening drive started. There's the fake. Nice fake by Longino. He's got some room on the near sideline. Flag goes down. Here's a look at the defense for TSU. Up front, big guys up there. Wright, Thompson, Massey, Cox, Williams, Bogerty. And in the secondary, you got Williams, another Williams.
Illegal block in the back. Offense, number 3. 10 yards. Replay second down.
Okay, those are the silly penalties that Coach Rosamondo does not want to see.
You do not want to see the block right there in the block. You watch it in the shot there by number 3 for the Cardinals. I want to say that was Jones.
Yeah.
Isaiah Jones with the block in the back. Negates the run there by Longino.
So back them up, 2nd and 15 now. And another whistle.
False start.
False start. Now this
Back-to-back penalties.
We may want to get a
False start. Offense. Number 58. 5 yards. Replay second down.
They cleaned it up somewhat last week against
They did.
Weaver State. The game before that,
They had
Coach
18.
Rossamondo was beside himself. They had 18 penalties in the game.
They had 18 penalties, and he was frustrated. And Bob, I'm glad you're up here with me today because last
One of
time
my
he was
greatest halftime interviews ever. All right, over the middle on Gino and in and out of the hands of Jones there as he took a hit.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, hopefully he's going to be okay. Over the middle, that's dangerous territory.
Let's take a look at this replay here as Isaiah Jones goes across the middle, knowing that he's going to get contact and take a shot there by number 44 for Texas Southern. It looks like in his lower back.
Alex Bolden with the hit for TSU, so that's going to bring up a 3rd and long now.
Which is Coach Rossamondo do not want to be in offensively. He said he wants to be in 3rd down and manageable.
Please reset the play clock to 3 minutes and 40 seconds.
He did
Please
tell me
reset
last
the play
week,
clock
they
to 3 minutes
converted
and 40
on
seconds.
7 third down conversions, and he said it's because we did well on 1st and 2nd down. We didn't have to get ourselves in trouble. Now, a couple of those were 3rd and 10, I will tell you that.
Yeah, but it's very tough when you got Longino making his first start, and then you put him in the 3rd and 20. That's, the likelihood of him being able to pull something out is slim, but we'll see how this play goes out with the 3 wide receivers at the top.
Coleman's in the backfield with him. Longino looking over the middle. Complete, but it will be well short of 1st down sticks there. That will bring on the punting unit. Go ahead.
And Bob, it goes with a safe play there. Longino goes with the crossing route. Looks like to Jaden Boyd, number 13, just go with the conservative play there to live another play and set up the punt team.
All right, here's Chase Leon, number 15, out of Brisbane, Australia. 6'5". Let's see if he sticks it on the sideline. You got Lewis back for the Tigers. There's a good kick. He does send it to the sideline. That's what Coach wanted to see. Let's see where they mark that, though.
Another flag on the play there.
Referee's still running up the sideline. He hasn't marked it yet. He's going to mark it at the 33-yard line, so a little bit too close to the sideline. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal formation. 5 in the backfield on the offense.
Okay, I'm going to mark that one down.
That'll be tacked on to the end of the kick. Media, timeout.
All right, a little bit of trouble for Lamar, penalty-wise, to get started here. We'll be back. 3-0 TSU. Back here live in Beaumont, Texas. TSU leading Lamar 3-0. Second possession of the game for the Tigers. Davis going to hand off the ball. Big hole up the middle, cutting to the outside. Quinn showing some speed all the way down to the 30-yard, 25-yard line.
And, Bob, that's how you set the tone right after the break. You want to be able to pick up where you left off offensively, and Texas Southern did exactly where they left off, running the football with Quinn. Watch this play here. Look at this hole, this big hole down Broadway as Quinn goes down the middle, then cuts back to the right side, picking up more yards for Texas Southern as they continue to attack Lamar's defense here in this first quarter.
Gain of 37 yards on the run by Quinn. First and 10 from the 25. Give him the ball again. Cutting to the outside, trying to find room. Lamar is there for a short gain. Some form tackling up, some gang tackling up front there.
You can definitely tell Texas Southern is well rested. Coming off a bye week, Coach Chris Dishman talked about how it was perfect timing for his team to kind of hit the reset button, get through some injuries, and refocus as they prepare now to switch gears on the road here against Lamar.
Didn't play well against Rice 2 weeks ago. Played really well against the rivals Prairie View in the opening week. Davis, number 13. And we got whistles.
And we're seeing
Offense, 5 yards. Replay second down.
second penalty against Texas Southern. I'm sorry, Bob.
No, I was going to say, it always amazes me. You got Jordan Davis. He's a freshman, out of high school. I mean, and here he is playing, big college football, doing really well at it, too.
Done an outstanding job so far in the first couple of series for Texas Southern. I like his poise and his ability to be able to find his receivers in space. But you got to give credit to the big uglies up front right now for Texas Southern. They're doing a great job in the run blocking scheme.
Here's Davis again. This time he cannot get loose.
Guess who, Bob? That's Freeman.
That is Freeman, Jalen Freeman. Sack number 2, as you said. The senior out of Frisco.
I really like Freeman's motor. Watch Freeman come into the shot right there. He was working down on the bottom of your screen, but he came right in your shot, bringing down the quarterback for the sack.
That's going to be key for the Cardinals. You cannot let Davis get loose.
You got to contain him, and Freeman did an excellent job keeping the outside contained, but closing in for the sack.
All right, they back him up. There's a long third down now. Davis back to pass. Again, he's going to try to run, but again, the Cardinal defense is there. Big hit. Big number 55 coming in to make the hit for the Cardinals, and he's showing some emotion there. That's Kennedy.
Yeah, Kennedy, the sophomore out of Jacksonville, Texas, felt the pressure, and then the end of the first quarter. What an impressive first quarter by both teams.
I think the Cardinal defense is kind of picking up some speed now. We'll be back with fourth down. 3-0 TSU leading Lamar. Forcing a field goal attempt. Kennedy, 3 tackles. Going to be a long field goal attempt here. 53-yard attempt.
Let's see how this plays out, Bob.
He's 2 of 3 in field goals, a long of 40. So this will be his long by a long shot. 53 yards, it's up. And it is no good. Had the distance, but just a little bit right.
I'm impressed. Had the distance. Didn't think he was going to make it, but he sure did. It went the distance, but little to the right. Give credit to the defense for Lamar bringing the pressure and forcing another 3 and out.
How about the confidence Coach Dishman had in his kicker? His long was 40 up until then.
I tell you, Texas Southern's playing outstanding football. I mean, you can definitely tell that bye week helped them on all levels, all 3 phases, offensively, defensively, and on special teams. If you're Lamar right now, you can't continue to have self-inflicted penalties here in this series. The last series they was on, the first series, they had 3 penalties for 20 yards, which really hurt their momentum offensively.
All right, pretty good field position to get started here. 1st and 10 from the 36. And off Griffin. Griffin trying to get to the outside, not going to do it. Flag's coming down.
Might be a holding penalty against Lamar Cardinals' offensive line.
Holding, offense, number 71. 10-yard replay, first down.
You called it right there, Lehman. That was Jaden Williams with the tackle in the backfield.
Yeah, offensive line cannot, again, I mentioned earlier, self-inflicted penalties. You got to stop those.
Kalen Griffin, 3 rushes, 17 yards, so close to his 6-yard average. Again, Lamar shooting themselves in the foot and backing it up here. 1st and 20 now. Gino, oh man!
What a play.
Andre Dennis.
Play still live, Bob. It's still going. There it is, the wheel.
What did they call it?
Texas Southern football thing.
They called it a fumble?
Yeah, the play was still rolling. That was a huge hit.
Oh, we'll have to see that again.
Man.
No, they're going to mark him down. They're marking him down. Dennis, as soon as he got it, here's a look at it, Lehman.
Watch this hit here by Stephon Wright, number 1. Talk about perfect timing. Felt like he was in the huddle. He knew exactly the play call and exactly the right play to come in at. Stopping Lamar in the backfield.
Back him up some more. 2nd, and let's just call it long. It looks like about 30 now. They timeout Lamar. They got to talk this over. They're going backwards.
Yeah, they're going backwards, and all the momentum. All the momentum right now is on the sideline for Texas Southern Tigers out of the SWAC conference.
Every superhero has an origin story.
Yep, there's some things you just...
Cash rewards. In fact,
long for the Cardinals. Dennis in motion. Longino going to hand it to Griffin, who takes a hit. He's still going. Breaks a couple of tackles, but then he is swarmed under. He'll end up losing about 2 on it.
Bob, I tell you one thing. Texas Southern came to play, and they're hitting. They're firing on all cylinders. As you can see right there, Griffin gets up and say, keep bringing it, because right now Texas Southern is bringing it. Watch this replay here, Bob, as Griffin cuts, get away from, takes the shot there, but keeps on moving. We know he's a tough individual, but Texas Southern is swarming to the football defensively.
3rd and a mile now. Longino going to go down the sideline deep and in and out of the hands and picked off. Picked off by the Tigers. Number 3 hauling it in. Canary Simmons, what's the call? We got a flag?
Yeah, we have a flag.
There was a flag.
Offside,
I think somebody jumped.
Offsides. I said it was a free play by Lamar.
Offside. Defense, number 28. 5 yards. Replay third down.
All right, they catch a break there. There was Simmons there, one of the players to watch, coming up with the INT on the free play.
And Lamar had a free play here. Watch this replay. He goes deep. Ball just bounces off the receiver. Watch the defensive back comes in, close in. That's Simmons, the player to watch.
All right, still third and a long way to go for the Cardinals. 4 wide out for Longino. Looking. Jumps it off. Bowden. Bowden gets back almost to the original line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Good effort there by Bowden. Unfortunately, a little bit too late on third down, forcing the punt now. Good defensive series for the Tigers. Another 3 and out to be able to get the ball back to their red-hot offense.
Coach Rosamondo, he told us in our conference call this week, he said, he's got to get his players' attention. They hadn't turned the page on Monday and Tuesday. He said it got better, but he was coaching them and warning them, hey, the Tigers are going to come in here, and it's going to be a tough game.
You're absolutely right, Bob. I always ask him the same question before we wrap up. Coach, what are you seeing on the film that jumps out at you? He said Texas Southern, for Coach Chris Dishman to be in his first season, coming in, beating Prairie View in week 1, taking the loss against Rice. He thinks that right now he has his team prepared, and it's showing here in this first half.
All right, Lewis with the punt return. Got a player down.
Media, timeout.
All right, we'll be back. TSU with the ball.
Breaking only 3 points.
Third possession of the game, 3-0. Tigers leading Lamar. Davis going to hand it off. Quinn, not much doing there. Lima, you got to give the Cardinals defense. Their offense hadn't done anything, but their defense, they're holding their own.
It's definitely a test match right now between both teams defensively. Give credit to Lamar, bending but not breaking, only 3 points in the opening series, as Texas Southern offense was aggressive with Quinn as well as Davis at the quarterback position, moving down the field. And Texas Southern defense on the last series was outstanding as well, stopping Lamar's offense.
Quinn having a big night, 6 rushes. You see it right there, 65 yards, averaging 10. He did rip off a 37-yarder earlier. Another running play that I like. That's Lamar defense stepping up. No gain.
And, Bob, what we're seeing is group effort by Lamar. It's not a one-man show defensively, not one guy bringing down the court. The running back in Quinn. The guys swarming to the football. Pursuit is really good right now from Lamar defensively. As I mentioned earlier, watch how many defenders are around the running back. They're swarming to the football, and they're doing an outstanding job hustling and making plays. Typically, you would see only one guy make a play for Lamar, but not this afternoon or this evening, because they're coming to play and they're firing to the football.
3rd and 7 for the Tigers. 3 wide out, Quinn in the backfield. Davis will look to throw. Or should I say look to run? He takes off. Davis is going to get the first down. That seems to be the pattern. He drops back in the pocket and just looks for where the alley is.
Dual threat quarterback who beats you every time. Davis, the freshman out of Houston. What he did was he felt the pressure coming along. Take a look at this replay as he stood in the pocket. But here comes the pressure by Lamar. And Davis said, I got the wheels to get away from these defenders and pick up the first down for my offense and move these chains. here in Beaumont, Texas.
First and 10 for the Tigers off the Davis run. There's the Davis's stats right there. As you can see, more rushing yards than passing yards so far.
It's working for them, and don't stop it if it's not working, because it keeps Lamar's defense on their toes. They don't know how Davis is going to attack them each and every play. Is he going to take off and run, or is he just going to hand it off to Quinn or throw the football?
You almost want to say if there's going to be an adjustment at some point during the game to put a spy on him.
They have to. Yeah, that's going to probably take place at halftime, but right now you got to be able to make those adjustments on the fly if you're Lamar.
There's Davis with the pass, complete, and a first down for the Tigers.
What we're seeing here throughout these last 2 quarters, that the Texas Southern Tigers are using their running game to open up the passing game for the freshman quarterback in Davis on the road. It helps build his confidence each and every series. Let's watch this play here as he drops it down to his tight end, gets a couple of blocks up front to be able to get close to the first. Oh, actually pick up the first down for the Tigers.
That was Rogers with the catch. He's out of Summer Creek over the Houston area.
Talk about Christian Booker.
I mentioned to you, Bob, during the commercial break, these are my style of football games. I like these type of games when you got both defense playing a chess match and they're both coming at each other. Texas Southern with a new coach this year, former NFL player Chris Dishman. A lot of players, a lot of people in the Golden Triangle know about him, as well as Houston. He was with the Houston Oilers for a long time, and he comes back to Houston in his first year coaching, and he has his team prepared mentally but also physically here this evening.
2nd and 8 now. Davis looking to swing it out. Oh, he's going to get mowed down. Oh, they're going to call something on that, though. But that looked like a really good hit coming from the outside.
Personal
15.
foul.
Yeah, they're going to call it.
Roughing the passer, contacted the head of the quarterback.
Wow.
Number 16 on the defense.
Wow.
15 yards, automatic first down.
That's all I can say on that, Bob. Wow, they called that on Jordan James. Number 15, Savannah.
Yeah, Ken Savannah, number 15. Here's a look at it. I don't see targeting there at all.
That's a tough call. That's more of a bang play. He comes unblocked from the backside. How do you attack him? You go right through him.
Yeah, he just.
I mean, if I'm
he didn't lower his head or anything.
Not at all. If I'm the defensive coordinator for Lamar, I'm furious. If I'm the head coach of Lamar, Coach Rosamondo's, I'm furious.
Coach Rosamondo's asking about it.
Yeah, I mean, how do you attack him if he comes unblocked and his back is turned to the defender?
I'm going to call that a bad call.
That's a tough one there.
The previous play is under further review for potential targeting.
Wow. Now they call him potential target.
Looked like a good tackle to me. All right. We'll see what they say when we come back. 3-0 TSU.
I'll take a grande, no-foam, triple cap, double pump vanilla latte with 3.5 ice cubes, slightly shaken, extra whip.
Yeah, that's going to be an upcharge.
Great! This one is on my Kasasa Cashback checking account. Kasasa pays me cash back on everyday debit card purchases, plus refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. Go on.
In from the 27-yard line.
Make the most of it at Lamar University. Apply today at lamar.edu.
All right, after the call, roughing the passer, 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. And more flags.
Man, I tell you, Bob, I'm going to keep repeating myself. I love these style of games. I mean, this is a dogfight.
I don't like the penalties.
No.
I'm with Coach Rosamondo.
False start. Offense, number 68, 5 yards. Replay first down.
Well, if you're Coach Rosamondo, you like that penalty.
There's Coach Rosamondo. Let's say a little bit agitated right now. Down just 3-0 though.
It don't take much for Coach Rosamondo to get agitated and upset, especially if he's getting calls like that against his defense.
All right, so 1st and 15. Handoff up the middle for a short gain. Number 3, Ford, on the carry for Texas Southern. that'll bring up 2nd and 12 now.
And right now, if you're Lamar, this is a perfect time for being able to find a way to force a turnover, produce some type of turnover. Coach Rasamando said one of the keys to victory was protecting the football, but also forcing turnovers, creating turnovers defensively. Can you create some turnovers right now in this series? Because they're needing to be able to get the ball back to their offense.
They've done a good job of shutting off these attacks here. Pass catch. Davis with the connection. Down to Williams. Make that Leary.
And what we're seeing here, watch this replay as Texas Southern spreads out Lamar's defense. Good solid tackle there in the open field by Lamar, defensive back there. You know Texas Southern wants to spread you out defensively, but once that reception is taking place, you got to make solid tackles in an open field, and that was a perfect example in that replay.
All right, 3rd and 7 as Lamar tries to hold the Tigers out of the end zone again. Davis looking. He's going to take off. There's a flag going down. He gets the first down. Davis is going to take it to the end zone.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, TSU. We'll see what the flag is.
I think it's coming back. I think it's against holding.
Yeah, it was holding. It was right where the line were engaged.
Holding. Offense. Number 68. 10 yards. We play 3rd down.
All right, let's bring it back.
Again, look at Texas Southern offensive linemen right there. They all look like they need to be in the NFL or playing some kind of professional football. Big, stout guys there, 68, 71, 79. I mean, these guys are huge going against Lamar front 7.
All right, they'll back them up. So 3rd and long now.
And that was a huge break for Lamar defensively, pushing them back, be able to substitute, get some fresh legs in that front 7 as well.
Another flag goes down. Davis going to the end zone, wide open and out of bounds and incomplete.
This might be against Texas Southern as well.
On the offense, 5 yards. We play 3rd down. Penalties decline. That penalties decline.
All right, they declined it to bring up a 4th down. So I believe they're in Romero's zone range here, aren't they?
I mean, he attempted a 50-yarder.
It was a 53.
A 53-yarder early in the first quarter.
Let's see what they do.
Yeah, they bring him in.
Yep, here he comes, number 86. Gustavo Romero. He's going to put it up again. This one's going to be from 51. Out of Cy Falls over in the Houston area. 51-yard try. Oh, bad snap. Gets by. And he'll just fall on it. What happened there? I got to see the replay.
He wasn't, I mean, it's obvious the placeholder wasn't paying attention. The ball was snapped. The kicker was ready to kick. The placeholder wasn't paying attention. Watch this replay here. His head is turned.
He wasn't even ready.
He wasn't even watching.
And it was a high snap anyway. It almost hit him in the head.
Wow. That was an early Christmas gift for Lamar.
I'm going to tell you this right now. Coach Rasamando loves his field goal block team. They blocked a couple already. Hey, he'll take that.
Oh, absolutely he'll take that. I said that was an early Christmas gift for 2024 for Lamar. Gives them perfect field position as well for Longino to come in and help their offense move.
Best field position of the day for the Cardinals. Swing pass. Oh, we got a little razzle-dazzle. Wide receiver pass and picked off.
Guess who?
That's Simmons.
That's
Canary.
That is Simmons.
That's Canary, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. Canary Simmons going up to make the play.
Talk about being home at the right time. The senior out of Houston. Canary Simmons known to be a hard-hitting player. Watch this play here, Bob, as Longino goes to his wide receiver to Jones. They go deep. Well, watch Simmons.
Man, he skied. He was almost horizontal on the interception.
You teach your defensive back to catch it at the highest point. Well, he went over the receiver to catch the interception. Outstanding play. Impressive play.
Simmons out of Bel Air High School over in Houston.
And he wasn't fooled at all by the play. I mean, by the wide receiver pass.
All right, so 1st and 10. Flip the field. from the 15. Quinn kind of just plowing his way, getting as much as he can.
Man, this has been a fast-paced, exciting first half. Only 3-0, but man, you couldn't tell by the plays that we've been seeing throughout this first half.
2nd and 6 coming up. Yeah, 3-0 is all we got, but we've had a number of plays made.
You had Lamar bringing pressure, sacking the quarterback, back-to-back sacks. Then you have Texas Southern doing an outstanding job offensively. Down defensively, getting their first turnover here on the road.
Got whistles. Timeout, Texas Southern. So they want to talk about it. Hey, were you surprised with the wide receiver pass right there? I mean,
I thought it was a gutsy call. Coach Rosamondo always tells us every week that he doesn't. He's not a riverboat gambler, but it seems like on that one that was a gamble.
I mean, they had good field position.
They did, but I don't think it was the right play call. I think you need to get Griffin back into the game to slow.
I know
to slow things down defensively, as far as with Texas Southern, because they were running around making really good plays, hitting Griffin at on the outside. So you want to be able to run Griffin in the inside to be able to slow things down. But I just thought that was a gutsy play, and they took a chance and they lost with the interception.
You know what? I'd like to see the Cardinals do. I'd like to see Longino do what Davis is doing. Tuck it and run.
Yeah,
I believe he had like 40 yards last week on the ground.
Well, if he can stay on the field, I mean, it's like how many series has Longino had so far in this first half? Seems like he's only been over 3-4 series, and it just feels like Texas Southern is dominating the time of possession throughout this first half.
Handoff, short gain there. Now that you mentioned that, I'm looking up at the scoreboard. Time of possessions, 18 minutes, 20 seconds for TSU, less than 6 minutes for Lamar.
There it is. Yeah, that tells you right there that Longino has not been on the field long enough to show what kind of skill set or implement a game plan against a very aggressive Texas Southern team on both sides of the football.
Just one first down so far for Lamar, so credit TSU's defense. But it's still just 3-0. Still just 3-0 here. Third and a long 3. Taking it to Quinn. Davis. Gonna tuck it and run. He's right at the marker. Looks like they're gonna give it to him.
The backside pressure there by Lamar forces Davis to be unsettled, but he picks up the first down. He got it. Got enough yardage. Watch this play here. Davis rolling to the left. Look at the pressure coming from the backside, and Candy, as Davis was able, the freshman was able to get the first down.
Ducked his head. Got it. All right, 1st and 10 now from the 25. So Davis now 32 yards throwing, 27 rushing.
Good balance there for a freshman.
Yeah, for a freshman.
Yeah, for a freshman to come on the road for a team that's Lamar's been successfully winning at the home last 2 weeks. I tell you, that bye week really helped Coach Dishman and their team. I mean, really to be able to regroup.
That was definitely a reset for them after they took it on the chin big time to Rice.
Yeah. Seems like a brand new season for them right now.
Second and 6. Davis, man in motion. And he'll hand it to Quinn, but there's the Lamar defense that's gang tackling again.
Yeah, that's their calling card so far in this first half, and it's been working. Guys flying around. Caleb Williams, big number 99, senior out of Houston. Take a look at this play here. Watch how many Lamar Cardinals swarm to the football. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players there to bring down the running back in Quinn.
Savanaugh leading the way there, 15.
You can't say that Lamar didn't bring their effort so far in this first half defensively. Now, offensively, you got to get them on the field a little bit more and sustain some drives. But defensively, they're playing at lights-out football.
3rd and long. Davis looking. Oh, he's going to run.
From the pressure.
Still looking. And there's going to be a flag in the holding area.
Yeah.
He threw it away.
Holding. Offense. Number 71. 10 yards. Replay 3rd down.
Holding call there, call on the tackle for Texas Southern.
I would almost decline that penalty if you can, because if you bring up fourth down, they'd be punting.
Yeah, that was called.
And they are.
Yeah, that was called number 71, Kane. You can see him in the shot there, the 6'5" freshman out of Houston. Man, he's a big kid.
So Lamar's got their punt return unit on.
I'll go for it. I'll come after if I'm Coach Rosamondo and Lamar.
And fouls declined. Fourth down.
Yeah, okay, it's going to be a punt.
Bob, if I'm Lamar right now, especially
come after him.
Come after him. Why not?
Got Fuchsler back deep.
You want to see your
Avalar on the punted away.
You want to see your special team make a play? Here it is right now. 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go before halftime. Come after.
They should get some good field position. Oh, that's a boomer right there. That is driving over the head of Fuchsler.
You got to get.
See, he let it go in. It's smart. Get away from it. Let it go in the end zone. He just kicked that ball 70 yards.
Nice, man. Oh, my goodness. He got some wind underneath that, too.
Wow.
Take a look at it again on the replay.
Got the bounce, man.
Yeah, that was a great kick. Watch this here. Just goes right over the punt returner head.
I mean, it didn't just go over his head. It soared over his head. All right, well, that's going to give the Cardinals the ball at the 20-yard line. We have 2:30 left to go here in the first half. 3-0 TSU.
Let's see what Longino do this time. I think they're going to get back to the basics of this series. No razzle-dazzle. Let's go ahead and see what Longino can do with his arm and legs.
Yeah, there he is. I told you, Longino needs to start taking. Oh, nice form tackle on the far sideline.
You better bring your lunch pail and your hard hat when you're going against Texas Southern Tigers defense, because they're going to bring that wood. And on that last play there, was it Hartman, number 38? Watch this play here. Longino takes off, and watch this. Wham! As he
got his helmet on the right side there.
You better bring your hard hat and lunch pail, because right now Texas Southern is bringing their defense, and they're smacking Lamar around defensively.
And that is going to be our 2-minute timeout here. I'm looking up again. Less than 40 yards of offense right now for the Cardinals. TSU defense, as you keep saying it. 3-0 TSU. We'll be back.
Mike's morning prep. The sizzling bacon, the slicing of the tomatoes, the bopping of the fresh lettuce.
Danny, what are you doing up there?
I've been living up here for months.
Got a package from Mr. DeVito?
Oh, my bacon sniffing horn.
I tell you that.
All right, back to the action. 2nd and 8 for the Cardinals. We're going under 2 minutes here. Fumble ball on the ground. Still on the ground. Still on the ground. Picked up by TSU. They're going to mark him down right there.
I tell you, they're going to mess around and give Coach Rosamondo a heart attack on the sideline, because how you come right out of the break with a turnover? Give credit to Texas Southern, man. They're doing an outstanding job, man. Celebrate on the sideline.
DeMarcus Thompson finally got it. Lamar had 3 chances at it. Longino loses it. He almost got it back. Then it gets kicked. Then another Cardinal almost had it. And then Thompson jumps on it.
Well, it started with the zone replay there by Longino. He decided at the last second to pull it out of the belly of the running back, which forced the turnover and the fumble, and give the ball right back to Texas Southern with less than 2 minutes before halftime. And great field position as well.
Just bad luck there for the Lamar Cardinals, and let's see if their defense can hold TSU out of the end zone again. Davis, 1st and 10 from the 15. Looking to throw, looking to run. Inside the 10, they're going to hit him hard down at the 8-yard line.
You got to play fundamental football in the red zone if you're Lamar and make sound tackles. And that was a really good play there. Open field tackle. I want to say that was number 10 by the
It looked like
Cardinals.
Hamilton Moore, so it looked like that.
Yeah, Hamilton Moore, the inside linebacker, to bring down Davis in open space.
Second and short, though.
Remember, Bob, in the first quarter opening drive, Texas Southern moved the ball right down the field in the red zone. Lamar bent but didn't break, giving up 3 points. Let's see if they can continue to muscle up some defense here before halftime.
Davis, handoff, breaks the tackle, touchdown, TSU. Into the end zone is Lewis.
Well, if you want to be able to get into the end zone, especially in the red zone, you want to stretch out the Lamar Cardinals defense, and that's exactly what Texas Southern did on that last play. Going with the stretch run to be able to extend the play. Take a look at here. Look, zone run play there, spread it out. Get the defense line spread out and extend, and you get a running back like, was that Lewis, to be able to walk into the end zone for the touchdown.
Romero tacks on the PAT. TSU with the fumble recovery deep in Lamar territory. They cash it in for 7 and now lead it 10-0.
I tell you one thing, Bob. I don't like what I'm seeing from Lamar.
Okay, I'm going to tell you right now. Coach is going to get on him at halftime.
Oh, absolutely. He might not even make it to the locker room before he gets on him. And I'm glad that you're up here in the booth with me this week instead of on the field, because you will have to do an interview with him. And I know he doesn't like having interviews, especially after a first half performance like that.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's not going their way. Lewis got a lot of good blocks there to get into the end zone. Lewis out of Monroe, Louisiana. TSU's got a lot of good players. They do.
Man, fundamentally sound. I mean, it just seems like they're playing outstanding. Let's start on the defensive end. They're playing outstanding in space, coming down, making good, solid tackles, big hard hits as well. Offensively, man, they know what they want to do. They identify early. They want to establish their dual threat quarterback in the freshman out of Houston and Davis, and they complement him with Quinn at the running back position. But you got to give all the credit to the big uglies up front, the offensive linemen. Their offensive line is stout, big, and sound. They're playing outstanding football here on the road in Beaumont.
Coleman's going to bring it out, and he'll get it back to the 23-yard line. And I see another flag.
Things getting a little chippy down there, as expected.
So, yeah, somebody's 51's helmet comes flying off. Tyson Spiggs. Let's see who this is going to call this on.
Personal foul, face mask, number 18 on the receiving team, 15 yards from the end of the kick, first down.
I called on Lamar, personal foul. Both teams, that was Lamar's 6th penalty, I believe. TSU was 5. I'll be honest with you, I thought it was more than that. So once again, backed up. Exactly 1 minute left to go in the game. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals, all the way back at their 12-yard line.
Lamar has to be playing with some kind of sense of urgency here with 1 minute to go before halftime.
Bongino, handoff.
There it is.
Good tough run there by Griffin.
That's what you want to see going into the second half. This is going to be one of those blue-collar, blue-black, bruising type of football games, especially in the second half. If Lamar's going to get back into this game, you got to be able to establish the running game with Griffin.
Clock is running.
You can see the stat right there.
Okay.
Texas Southern is dominating rushing the football, 108. Lamar only has 19 rushing yards.
19 rushing yards and only 26 total yards here in the first half. Domination by the TSU defense. Here's Griffin. Griffin getting into the outside. One man to beat. Good tackle there at the 40-yard line.
And that's where it starts. And that's where it needs to continue to go, to Griffin, the senior out of Tyler, Texas. Let him be your workhorse. Let him be able to establish himself at the line of scrimmage. Match energy with energy. And right now, Lamar is doing a great job by establishing himself, reestablishing himself with Griffin. Watch this play here. Watch how he bounces in the hole and bounces back out to the outside. The young man can run in space and be able to pick up the first down and move those chains for the Cardinals.
They call a timeout with 14 seconds left. They're going to put a second back on the clock, so 15 seconds to go here as they've got it back 41-yard line. So looking at maybe 20, 25 yards, and they'll get a try at a field goal. Griffin, 5 rushes, 46 yards.
His average has increased. Remember, he was at 5 yards per average. Now he's up to 9, which is close to almost a first down per carry. So he's a little winded. He's catching his breath on the sideline there, but you got to insert him back into this game, especially in the second half. You got to continue to feed him the football.
Gino rolling, throwing to the outside. Jones with the catch. Down tight ropes a little bit. Let's see where they're marking. They're going to mark it right at the 50-yard line.
Jones at 6'3". You want to use that big, tall frame, especially on the outside by the sideline. Watch Longino rolls to the right, sets his feet and be able to find Jones. Jones gets by one defender, stays in bounds, picks up some more yards.
All right, so they mark it at the 50 with 9 seconds left. Time for one good play, but let's see. They do have some timeouts, so they can go over the middle of the field. They need about 10, 15 yards here to get a field goal try. 9 seconds to go. They can call a timeout. Over the middle, going to have to burn a timeout there.
Get down. You got to get down.
43, 3 seconds left. That'd be like a 60-yarder. Going to have to go Hail Mary here.
A little frustration there by Ray. He wanted to get away from the defender. He's a little frustrated. You see in the shot. And Griffin is actually coaching them up. Good job there by the senior. That's senior leadership right there to be able to go to your teammates and say, we have a second half to play. We can get back into this game.
Yeah, it's only 10-0. I mean, if you look at the stats, everything that's gone on, losing the turnover battle, they're only down 10-0. So marked at the 43-yard line. Got to get some protection here for Longino so he can get a good heave here. TSU's defense, everybody's backing up. They're going to rush 4. Trips to the top of the screen. There he is. Give him a little bit of time. You got to throw it. Oh, he gets hit as he lets go. If that's a fumble, it can be picked up. They'll call it a fumble, and it's fell on by the Cardinals.
Yeah, Longino took a shot there, too. Good to see he's back on his feet. But what a first half.
Wow,
man.
I'm telling you, for a 10-0 game, that was some excitement right there. Cardinals down, TSU dominating on the stats and not really on the scoreboard, but it is 10-0 here as we head into halftime. We'll break it down for you, have highlights and more coming up when we come back. Please, what we're doing exactly here at halftime? Tell me again exactly what we're doing here at halftime. Oh, don't just talk. Okay, what do we do here at halftime? Say it again. Okay. That's your interview? So that stands alone.
Ask him if it's on air. Is that first hit on camera?
But okay, so
do I need to move it?
Once I pitch to break there, is the interview standalone? Once I pitch to break after we talk about the first half, that interview stands alone. I don't have to introduce it. How long is it? Okay. As soon as we go to break, I'm going to run and use the bathroom. That's all I need to know. Okay. Oh, thank you.
I was waiting for him to come so I can lock it.
Yeah,
Yes.
if you can, sure.
Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Well, this is boom, 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 boom. And this, boom, boom. I'm going to talk about the rushing, first down, and time of possession.
All right.
You want me to shut this? You
What's
good?
that?
You need this?
No.
I'll leave it up. They can't see it from the camera anyway.
All right, halftime here at Provost Humphrey Stadium in Beaumont, Texas. Texas Southern leading Lamar 10-0. 10-0 though, Lemont, very, very entertaining first half.
Very impressive and entertaining in first half. Hard-hitting first half as well. Both defenses coming after each other. Only 10 points. I can't wait for the second half.
You know, we talked about this series, this being the sixth meeting, but TSU's won 3 times over here in Beaumont. So, as we said, throw out the records or whatever. It's home field means nothing.
Yeah.
TSU had that week off,
and
it looks like they benefited from it tremendously.
Absolutely, Bob. They came in well-rested and ready to go. You can see it was a reset for them offensively, especially defensively. I like the way their defense was flying around and shutting down Lamar's running game.
On Lamar's side, Coach Rosamondo was worried about it all week. We knocked off Weber State. We fired up and everything. We got to turn the page. They haven't done it yet. He was worried about it all week. We'll take a look at the stats here. Kind of one-sided for TSU there. As you can see, doubled their rush total there. The one that stands out, penalties again, 6 for 57 yards for Lamar. Just 3 first downs.
A couple of things stands out for me as well, Bob. The rushing, only 40 rushing yards by Lamar. They're a rushing team, especially at home. First downs, Lamar only had 3 compared to Texas Southern 11. That's an impressive job by Texas Southern on the road, extending the offensive drive. And look at the time of possession. 22 minutes by Texas Southern in the first half to only 7:16 by Lamar. Lamar got to keep their offense on the field in the second half.
All right, well, we'll be back with more halftime. We're going to see how Spindletop Museum is working with Lamar students on campus. We'll be back.
Halftime, Lamar, Texas Southern. We'll get back to the game in just a moment, but I want to spend a couple of minutes talking about what's going on inside the Lamar community, not necessarily on the athletic field. Jenna Summey joins us this morning to talk about that idea of getting students involved, maybe in a place that they would not think, Spindletop Boomtown Museum.
Absolutely. Yes, we want the students to come out here, enjoy the museum. We have the history aspect of it, but now we're starting to do like nighttime events. So we have outdoor movies, we have concerts, but a lot of big things that are coming this way. Would you like me to talk about that?
Yes, I was going to say some real improvements. When you walk in, you notice changes on the grounds.
Right, absolutely. So what we've started to do is renovate different areas of the museum. So we have like our Caroline room, which is our conference and lecture style room that's been renovated. And then on top of that, we're getting a barbecue stand that's going to be opening on September 28th. So it's right next to our gift shop, and we'll be serving barbecue in the evenings and on the weekends.
So you'll still have the community events that you've always had, right?
Yes. We will still have community events like our Halloween. We do Spook Fest at Christmas time. We do our City and Lights. So we're still having community events out here.
But now the idea is just to get students on campus, even those, I guess, off campus, to somehow get involved.
Yes, exactly. So we're not too far from the dorms, and we would just love to have the students, the Lamar community, come out to our nighttime events and come enjoy the museum.
Yeah, and the history that you have inside these buildings is really who we are. I mean, people don't realize that we go back 1901, start talking about Spindletop and all the events that moved forward. It changed the world.
Exactly. So it's a really rich legacy, a big part of Beaumont's history. We have 16 exhibit buildings here, and each of them are representing the town and the life that would have been in 1901 after the Lucas Gusher.
Do you think people have an idea, of what's inside and what life might have been like?
Oh, I think it's like walking back in time. So when they do come out here, they'll get to see like our barber shop. We have a saloon. The only difference is we have air conditioned our buildings, which they would not have had back in 1901.
And it's good to have, especially these days.
Absolutely.
We're in the 90s, in September. Tell me a little bit about this room. This is obviously a newspaper office, I assume?
So this is the print shop. This is the Lamb Printers building, and it's actually getting renovated as well. So the family is the one representing this exhibit.
All right, very cool. And again, if you want to find out more, what's the best way?
Sure, you can check out our website at spindletop.org or follow us on our social media. We have Instagram and Facebook at Spindletop Boomtown Museum.
Thanks so much for your time, Jen. Appreciate it. And thank you. Again, coming up, second half kickoff. Stay with us here on ESPN Plus.
the Lamar Marching Band finishing up their halftime performance here in Beaumont, Texas. Bob Slovak, Lemont Williams here bringing you the action. There you see our halftime score, 10-0 TSU on top, dominating on the scoreboard, 10-0. Not that bad, but dominating in the stats. All right, we're going to take a look now. I believe we're going to take a look now at the Southland standings. But real quick, Lima, what does Lamar need to do? How are they going to adjust?
I believe they need to establish the running game. They got to go back to their basics, which is Griffin. I mean, the senior out of Tyler, Texas, their go-to guy. They got to feed him the ball, build that confidence back up offensively, and then from there, the quarterback will be able to hold it down offensively.
Yeah, Longino hasn't played that bad, but he hadn't put anything together. That's where they stand right now.
Well, they haven't been on the field as long. I mean, time of possession. I mean, you got, Texas Southern doing a great job on the field, holding the football, extending plays with their offense, and keeping Lamar offense on the sideline.
Go ahead and take a look at the standings here from the Southland now. We'll start with them. There you see them early in the season. McNeesa, Stephen F. Austin, the only two that have played a conference game so far. But there's Lamar at 2-1. Surprising 2-1. But, we're going to start conference play in a couple of weeks.
Lamar jumps into the rankings this week, and right now they're at top of the food chain of the Southland Conference at 2-1. They're in a dogfight here. They got to pull this thing out here in front of their home fans. Maybe they can get their third win in 3 weeks.
TSU playing over in the SWAC, and they're 1-0 in conference play after knocking off their rivals Prairie View opening game of the season. But there you see it. So TSU, Chris Dishman, expecting some good stuff.
Absolutely.
right, getting ready for the second half here in Beaumont, Texas. TSU leading Lamar 10-0. Bob Slovak, Lemont Williams bringing you the action. So they come out. Lamar's going to get the ball first. So what would you like to see?
I would like to see them reestablish themselves up front, especially in the trenches at the offensive line. Go back to the basics, which is feeding your senior running back in Griffin. You got to get him going offensively. That would help the quarterback play as well.
46 yards for Griffin in the first half. Longino, 5 of 7 for just 23 yards. They didn't have the ball that much.
No, not at
TSU
all.
controlled it the whole way. On the other side, Quintel Quinn, 84 yards. He was carrying the rock there for the Tigers in the first half.
I liked how Quinn was a complimentary running back to the success of the freshman from Davis. Davis showed his arm as well as his legs. He was the dual threat for the Texas Southern Tigers in the first half, and Quinn was his complimentary back, and he showed that 1-2 punch was enough for Lamar. It was a lot for Lamar to handle in the first half.
We will see what they can do here to get things started in the first half. As TSU gets ready to kick it away. TSU sideline, jumping around, fired up, and why not? They're leading 10-0 and controlling this game. It's going to be returned down to the 25-yard line by Coleman. So here comes Longino to get things started. I will tell you this, we compliment Chris Dishman on the job he's doing over there with his coaching staff and these players. I actually played basketball against Chris Dishman and some other Oilers. They came over here to play. You know, they were doing some charity stuff. This is like 1989 when I was working here in Beaumont. Let me just tell you this. I fouled Dishman one time pretty hard, and he hurt me. So, he was like a rock. But fun time. Playing against some professional athletes. I was definitely out of my league. All right, 1st and 10 from the 25. And off. Griffin got a little bit of a hole there, breaks it out. That's what you talked about, Lemont. 15 yards on the carry.
I called it. I just said you got to feed your workhorse, your bell cow in Griffin, the senior out of Tyler, Texas. As he goes, the offense goes for Lamar this season. Give him the football. Lamar has a really good offensive line. Establish yourself here early in the third quarter, and the quarterback play will elevate throughout this game.
Big props there for the big guys up front opening that hole, and Griffin got through it in a hurry. 1st and 10 from the 40. Handing it to him again. Tried to get outside. This time the TSU defense is there. Met up front there. Big number 0, Keelan Cox.
As Texas Southern continue to be aggressive, especially in the inside and the front 7, if you're Longino, watch this play here. Watch how Texas Southern is aggressive. They gap assignment football. No gap, no spacing allowed there on that last play by Texas Southern defense.
2nd and 8. Whistles, flags, and a false start. That's not the way you want to get started.
Well,
offense, number 81, 5 yards, replay 2nd down.
It's a similar theme that's been going for the last 3 weeks for the Lamar Cardinals is penalties. Coach had yelled out one time that they're the most penalized team in FCS. I kind of agree with him so far in the first 3 weeks of the season.
Yeah. As we said, they cleaned it up a little bit last week, kind of going backwards this week on it. 2nd and long. Going to hand it off to Griffin, trying to get around the right end. He does. And there's a flag come flying down. Fortunately, that's holding zone over there.
Be interested to see who this goes against.
Holding. Offense, number 74. 10 yards, replay 2nd down.
One of the big guys out there pulling, trying to make a block, didn't get it.
Back-to-back penalties by the Cardinals.
Knox Boyd gets called for it.
And then you see how it kills the momentum. You see how the first 2 plays by Griffin, he had that huge run right after halftime. First play from the line of scrimmage in the third quarter. Got the offense going, got the fans buzzing a little bit. Take a look here as they go with the counter sweep to the outside. Holding call right there on number 74, by the Cardinals.
Back them up again. Looking at a 2nd and 18. Longino looking to throw.
Look at the pressure.
Over the middle, had a man a little bit out of his reach.
Gino felt the pressure from the outside coming from the top side of the defense. Watch this play here as Cox just runs over the offensive tackle.
God, did he ever.
Bringing the pressure from the outside. Cox said, hey, I'm just going to just run right over you to get to the quarterback, forcing Longino to throw the pass a little bit faster than he anticipated.
3rd and long. Longino looking, see if anybody can get open. Scrambling. Got a good block there. Just kind of ran out of real estate there. Back to the original line of scrimmage.
Good coverage right there by Texas Southern. We consider those a cover sack, but there was good coverage which forced Longino to step up in the pocket and run out. Now forcing a 3 and out. So if you want to recap this opening series for Lamar, they had a good series the first 2 plays, but the penalties hurt them, and now they're forced to punt the ball.
Yeah,
it's just been a common theme.
2 penalties killed that drive quickly. All right, they'll punt it away. Leon on the punt. He'll angle it toward the sideline. That's what Coach Rosamano wants him to do. There's a great coverage. Marking it down at the 1-yard line. Now, that's what Coach Rosamano wants to see right there.
Yeah, he wanted to see improvement of the special teams, and he just witnessed that on that last play there for his special teams punt team. Giving up, making a huge play there. Hopefully, their defense can recover. Let's see here. Get in front of the ball. There it is.
Dennis was down there.
Yeah,
I thought he almost waited too late. It was going to bounce in, but he got it at the 1.
He just his luck, I guess. There it is, the big ugly.
Bacon. Good morning, everybody. Nothing like the Jersey Mike's morning prep. The sizzling bacon, the slicing of the tomatoes, the bopping of the fresh lettuce.
Danny, what are you doing up there?
I've been living up here for months.
Got a package from Mr. DeVito?
Oh, my bacon sniffing horn.
Baker Hole, ranked the 18th best golf lines at Coshada.
Great seats at a great tickets for sale. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think Ticket Smarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at Ticketsmarter.com.
Back here live in Beaumont. TSU backed up on their goal line after a great punt by Leon and a short gain there on 1st down.
For Lamar right now, you want to hold ground, especially up front. Caleb Williams and Freeman and company, you want to be able to bring some pressure and be stout down there and not give up any big plays against Texas Southern high-powered offense right now.
Jordan Davis got the start for TSU. Freshman out of Fort Bend Marshall over in the Houston area.
There it is.
Hand off up the middle again, but the swarming Lamar defense only gives up a couple.
Lamar did an excellent job on that last play, Bob, shooting the outside from the outside, bringing the outside linebackers, collapsing the pocket, and they were forced the runner to go up the middle, now making it 3rd down.
It's going to be 3rd and long. Huge play for the Lamar defense right here if they can keep TSU from moving the ball and they can get good field position. Quinn in the backfield, having a big night. Davis, not a good throw, incomplete, so the Lamar defense will force the punt.
Yeah, excellent job there by Lamar's defense, answering the call. Great, it was set up perfectly by the punt team at the 1-yard line. Lamar came right in and did their job. Watch this play here as Davis, the freshman, in the shotgun position, tried to go real quick to his receiver from the post route. Couldn't connect with him, now forcing the first 3 and out for Texas Southern here in the 3rd quarter.
All spotted at the 5, so TSU will have the full 15 to kick this ball away from the back of the end zone. Oh, some pressure. And it'll be run back. Fusilier all the way down to the 24-yard line, and flags come in.
Yeah, it was a direct kick to the punt returner. Didn't have any air underneath that. I thought it was an excellent opportunity for him to return it. But like you said, Bob, another flag on the play.
I mean, Lamar was set up with excellent field position at the 25, but...
Personal foul. Illegal blindside block. Number 50 on the receiving team.
Okay, we're
15
right there.
yards from the end of the run. First down.
That is exactly what Rossamondo's talking about right there. This silly, stupid penalties.
Yeah, that's... it's hard to explain those type of plays when you're trying to come back, dig yourself out of a hole. Good shot there of Coach Rossamondo at the back of him right there as he's frustrated. You can
Look
see
at
it
it.
right
Oh,
there.
yeah, you can see it.
You already know that he's going to let his team know how he feels.
So back them up 15. So now, still great field position, but they were already in field goal range.
Lamar sits at 9 penalties for 87 yards, and Coach Rossamondo has every right to be upset.
Handoff, Griffin, and he'll get maybe one. Good swarming defense by TSU.
I think if Coach Rossamondo as well as Longino, if they can do some kind of zone read with the quarterback keeper, that'll help their offense as well.
There's Griffin now, 68 yards, still averaging 8 yards a carry. He only got 1-2 on that one.
But Texas Southern is really focusing. They know that Griffin is their bell cow, their guy that they're going to run the football with. Maybe Longino can be able to do some quarterback keepers after faking it to Griffin to help open up this offense. False start again.
Oh, man.
On Lamar.
This is making me nervous. Oh, gosh. Unbelievable.
False start. Number 73 on the offense. 5 yards, replay second down.
That's their 10th penalty so far in this game, and it kills any momentum and confidence that you're trying to build to get back into this game if you're Lamar. Unacceptable.
That's 4 penalties in the first 5 minutes of the second half.
Yeah, that's tough. It's tough. It's tough.
All right, back them up. 2nd and 13 now. Longino moves Griffin over. And he'll hand it to him. Griffin looking for some room. Plowing ahead. That's a good, tough run by Griffin.
Hard run. Good blocking up front by the offensive line. If they didn't get the penalty, most likely they would have picked up the first down based on what we just saw, the effort we saw from the O-line and Griffin running on that football. So now it makes them 3rd down and not manageable, but 3rd down and 6. Hopefully they can be able to pick up this first down.
3rd down. Let's see what the call is.
36 on the 36.
Longino, the junior out of Hightower High School over in Missouri City. Hyder moves over. And they'll hand it to Griffin. No, Longino kept it. Longino gets the first down. How about that?
That's it. That's exactly the play calling I expected. Go with the quarterback keeper, faking it to Griffin, because you know Texas Southern's going to collapse on Griffin, and watch Longino. Longino be able to bounce it to the outside, get away from one defender, use his athleticism, get over one defender to pick up the first down.
Big play by Longino. Good fake to Griffin. 1st and 10 from the 30. This is only a 10-0 game here, early in the 3rd quarter. Gibbs and Hyder on the same side. And that's Griffin. He takes the handoff that time. He'll get about 4.
You know, going with those type of plays when the defense doesn't know if you're going to give it to Griffin or if Longino is going to keep it, it will keep Texas Southern defense honest, but also slows down that pressure. You don't bring a lot of pressure when you don't know who has the football. And right now, Lamar is working in Lamar's favor. Can they continue with this momentum and eliminate the penalties during this series?
Moving the 2 tight ends to the right again.
There it is.
And Longino keeps it. Gets to the outside. We're going to mark him short of the 20, so not quite a first down, but it'll bring up 3rd and short.
And Bob, I know the viewers are watching this and saying, hey, this is boring football that I'm seeing from Lamar Cardinals, but it's effective and it's working. Watch this play here as he sells the fake, but he keeps the football long. Gino knows that once he gets to the outside, his long legs and his speed were able to help him get close to the first down. Now bringing up 3rd and short.
There's Longino's stats right now. 5 of 8, just 23 yards passing. TSU stacking it inside. Oh, we got a penalty.
False start. Offense.
Who moved?
False start. With 58 on the offense.
Get the camera on Rosamondo. I want to see what coach is doing.
You asked who moved. The official just told you. Mr. Ref just told you. Number 58, the center out of all people.
How did he move? Oh, he did kind of flinch, didn't he?
How you flinch?
Look at Griffin. He's beside himself with it.
It's like how you flinch, and you're the one holding the football. He sets the tone.
Yeah. All right, 3rd and 7 now. They picked it up a while ago. Gives it to Griffin. What a run by Griffin inside the 15. First down.
Man, I tell you, this senior out of Tyler, Texas, Mr. Griffin, he will bail you out any tough situations. Lamar shot himself in the foot with that 5-yard penalty, moving him back to 3rd and 6. Well, watch Mr. Griffin answer the call for the Lamar Cardinals, running through the tackles and also sliding through the gaps to be able to pick up the first down for the Cardinals.
That hole wasn't very big, but it was big enough for Griffin to get through.
That's what you need to do. That's what you need from your senior when you're in tough situations like that.
1st and 10 from the 14. Griffin again. He's swarmed on in the backfield. He's going to lose a couple.
There it is. Texas Southern said enough is enough. Number 28, as well as company shooting there. I think that was Smith, the defensive end, Caleb Smith for Texas Southern, setting the tone.
All right, Griffin's coming over to take a breather. Got Moore in the backfield now. Moore transfer from Fresno State. About the same size as Griffin. Longino.
Got to get rid of it.
On the scramble, gets rid of it, end zone. And a flag will come down. Looked like Jones was interfered with as he tried to turn back for the ball. That's a big play.
Pass interference. Defense, number 6. The foul occurred in the end zone. The ball be placed 2-yard line. Automatic first down.
Caden Williams called for the interference.
And it's, as you watch this replay here, it's tough to you see the holding right there. Yeah, the holding on the outside shoulder on Jones.
If he turned around and looked, he would have known the ball wasn't even close.
Well, Jones is hard to defend, especially in the red zone at 6'3", 6'4". He anticipated it to be a jump ball and grabbed the shoulder pads.
1st and goal inside the 5. From the 2. Handoff Griffin, tries to power in, push him in. There's a flag.
Might be a face masking call on Texas Southern. Looks like somebody grabbed Griffin's face mask at the last second. We'll see how this thing plays out.
Personal foul, face mask, number 59 on the defense. Half the distance to the goal, automatic, first down.
All right, you saw it, Lemont, on 59 on Champ.
And this is what you worked all summer for, right here, this moment, right now, on the goal line. If you're Lamar, all the blood and sweat and tears that you put into the 2-a-days in the training camp, you got to get into the end zone if you want to get back into this game and get your fans back into this game.
More whistles. All right, there's the penalties. You can see Lamar with 11.97. That's unacceptable. 7 for TSU.
And the most important thing about that stat, Bob, that doesn't jump out, that's not recorded on that graphic, is that it kills your momentum. Yep. It kills any kind of confidence and consistency you try to establish here in the game.
1st and goal. Griffin, he gets stuffed at the goal line. Did he get in? No call.
Not yet. Did he get in?
It sure looked like he got in.
Finally, they called it.
And they do. So Griffin powers in for the touchdown.
I called it, Bob. I said, this is what you worked all hard in training camp for. 1 yard to go. If you can't get 1 yard, you can't score a touchdown. And Griffin, Mr. Griffin, the senior out of Tyler, Texas, falls into the end zone for the Lamar Cardinals.
He got hit, but he kept the momentum going forward and got in for the touchdown.
Oh, absolutely. That's his calling card. He never takes one hitting and stop moving his feet. He's always moving those legs, and it helped them on that last one. Getting Lamar their first touchdown here tonight.
This is Kate Skata for the PAT. It is good. And Lamar is right back in this game. TSU leads it 10-7, 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. And 7 TSU leading Lamar. Lamar just put it in the end zone finally. Got some breaks on a couple of plays, penalties called. But this game far from over with 5 minutes left here in the third quarter. And a deep kick into the end zone. It's going to be brought out. Nice run back. Broken tackle down to the 25-yard line is Lewis on the return.
Yeah, Lewis decided to keep the football and come out of the end zone. The first return back for Texas Southern after their defense got hit in the mouth there on the goal line by Lamar. Take a look at this kickoff return. Lewis decided takes it out, get away for a couple of defenders, bounce off that tackle, and stiffs arm and leans forward for some more yards. So can Texas Southern counter the effort there by Lamar? Lamar came out and did an excellent job defensively. They shut him down and gave the ball to the offense in good field position. And Lamar gets their first touchdown. Let's see what TSU does on this series.
Davis going to hand it off. Quinn. Well, I'm sorry, that is not Quinn. That is Quinn. 31 on the run. He's been the workhorse with 88 yards so far for TSU. Tack on another 7.
Just taking a look at the stats, Bobby. Remember at halftime, Lamar only had 40 rushing yards. Well, right now they have 104 yards. Give credit to the linemen up front as well as Griffin to getting them back into this game.
2nd and short. Davis hands off to Quinn. A couple of good moves, juking his way through for a first down.
Quinn showed a lot of patience on that last play there, Bob. Letting things play out and set up. There's another graphic there of the rushing. Texas Southern still leads at 119 to Lamar 104.
Our Lamar defense, they've been doing the job during this game, giving up just 10 points. with TSU dominating the time of possession. Davis hands off. Quinn breaks another tackle into the secondary and another first down.
Man, I tell you, watching Griffin on one end for Lamar, now we're watching Quinn on the other end for Texas Southern. Quinn is on watch this run here by the 6'1 junior out of Columbus, Ohio, as he runs over the linebacker and keeps those legs moving. Man, outstanding play there by Mr.
think
Quinn.
that put Quinn over 100 yards for the game on that carry right there. TSU with a first down now at their own 47. They've mounted a drive here to answer Lamar's touchdown. Davis looking. There's a flag going down. Davis on the run. And he'll get out of bounds, but we'll see what the call is.
Yeah, I think this one's coming back against Texas Southern holding by Texas Southern offensive line.
Fence, number 73. 10 yards. Replay, first down.
All right, they'll bring it back. Yeah, Quinn now officially 18 carries for 111 yards.
You see the holding right there at the bottom of your screen. 73 holding there across the chest, which allowed Davis, the freshman, to get away from the pressure. But everything was negated after that holding cone.
So back them up, 1st and 20. Davis with the swing pass to Lewis. Lewis gets outside, breaks a tackle, cuts it back in the side, still going, first down inside the 40. He just wouldn't go down, Lamar.
Impressive play there by Lewis, using his speed to get away from the defenders. Thought we had another flag, but we don't. Take a look at this replay here as he swings the ball out to Lewis. Lewis uses the speed, get a great block there by his teammate.
Broken tackle.
Breaks the tackle, breaks another tackle, protects the football, and moves right down the field for Texas Southern offense.
That's on a 1st and 20. Yeah. Now 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line of Lamar.
Just when you think Lamar has stole the momentum back, Texas Southern said, not just yet. We're on the road, and we came to play here in Beaumont.
Quinn takes the handoff. He powers his way for a good first down carry.
Texas Southern is very patient right now offensively. No sense of urgency. They want to control the time of possession and the clock. They want to be able to milk as much time off the clock as they can with this 3-point lead.
We're getting down to the point now where every possession means a little bit more. You got to get some kind of points.
Absolutely.
False start in the backfield. That looked like Renfro. Got a little head start.
False start. Offense, number 61. 5 yards. Replay, second down.
I thought the running back job.
When in doubt. Take a look to see.
A couple of people look like they jumped.
Yeah. By committee. Whole left side of the line.
Yeah. All right, they back them up for a 2nd and 12 now from the 39-yard line. I'm going to have to say head coach Chris Dishman has to be happy with what he's seen in his freshman quarterback over there in Jordan Davis.
Yeah, he has to. I mean, he's showing some consistency, showing poise, and showing leadership on the road. Lamar's been successful the last 2 weeks here in Beaumont, and Mr. Davis, the freshman out of Houston, said, well, let me go down there and see what I can do, and he's done a great job throughout the first 3 quarters.
All right, timeout TSU. We'll be right back.
Bacon. Good morning, everybody. Nothing like the Jersey Mike's morning prep. The sizzling bacon, the slicing of the tomatoes, the bopping of the fresh lettuce.
Danny, what are you doing up there?
I've been living up here for months.
Got a package from Mr. DeVito?
Oh, my bacon sniffing horn. Oh, smell that bacon. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, now we're talking. Freshly prepped every morning. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
If there's one thing we like, it's choices. Find yours with Ford F-150. Gas, hybrid, or all-electric. What you choose to do with that much power is up to you. Tough This Smart can only be called F-150.
Is this the spindle top? Pressure initially started by
Davis looking to throw. Pressure coming. There's a flag down. Slovak Lima. Second and 12 coming up for TSU. They lead this game 10-7. Less than a minute to go here in the third quarter. Slovak Lima Williams with the action. Not a lot of scoring, but plenty of action in this one. Davis looking to throw. Pressure coming. There's a flag down. And Davis goes down about at the original line of scrimmage, but that's going to be another hold.
pressure initially started by number 4 by LAMAR. Players down as well.
Time out on the field. Let's see if I can get a number on there. Looks like
holding, offense, number 71. 10 yards, we play second down.
look like Dakota Kennedy. He's going to come off the field. Left arm looks like it might be a little bit hurt.
We talked about penalties, majority on Lamar's side, but that's a 10th penalty by Texas Southern now, which killed in their momentum as well.
We might want to get a shot at Coach Dishman over there and see what he's doing. You said it, Lima, just a momentum killer.
Yeah.
Second and long for the Tigers. Davis, he'll throw. Sideline, man open, out of reach.
Just a little bit too much mustard on that pass there by Davis. Really haven't seen him stretch the field as much throughout the game. I mean, he's done a lot of swing pass out in space for his players. That's actually the first play I've seen him go down the field stretching the defense.
Charlo looked like he had a step on the defender there.
Let him out there a little bit too long.
Third and long coming up.
Lamar's in a prevent defense right now on the 3-down lineman.
Davis saw it too. He takes it straight up the middle, runs into a defender, took it all the way down. And that is the end of the third quarter. That will bring up a fourth down here as we start the fourth quarter here. 10-7 is our score. TSU holding on to a lead here. Fourth down, Gustavo Romero. He's going to try one from 47 yards out. Remember, he missed the 53-yarder in the first half. Snap good, kick is up, line drive, and it is no good. So once again, the Cardinal defense comes up big.
Yeah, holding Texas Southern to 0 points after the momentum was built there by the offense by Texas Southern. You got to give credit to Lamar being able to get away with no points, giving the ball back to their offense.
There's a little bit of life I can see on the Lamar sideline now. It's like, after last week, they believe. They believe. If they hang in and get something going here. 1st and 10 from the 34. Hand off, Griffin, busting through. Oh, what a run on first down for 8.
Lamar catches Texas Southern, and seems like Texas Southern wasn't really set defensively. They was all looking to the sideline. Watch this play here as Lamar just takes advantage of the timing there, of being able to give the ball to Griffin, open up the hole, and be able to pick up the first down or get close to the first down for Lamar.
They gave him 9 on the run. That should put him over 100 or close to it now. There's Griffin's stats. 92. There's Griffin powering up the middle, breaking it outside. Down inside the 40. Kalen Griffin.
And guess what, Bob? He's over 100 now.
Yeah, he is now for sure.
He's over 100 now, and you want to continue to feed the beast. And that's Griffin out of Tyler, Texas, the senior. Watch this play here. Gets the ball, takes a lick right there, and just keeps on ticking. Man, this guy runs hard, relentless.
Yeah, he just missed 100 last week, had well over 100 the week before.
Leads the Southland Conference in rushing right now.
1st and 10 from the 40. Hand it to him again.
Actually, it looks like that probably he went to the sideline. It looks like that might be Moore.
Is that Moore in there now? Yep.
Yeah.
So Moore comes in to give him a breather. Gets a good 4 yards.
He's getting his football pads fixed. Shoulder pad, jersey fixed.
His effort right there is contagious. Other players see him doing that and seeing how hard he's playing. He'll step it up.
It just shows you that you can never give up on a play, especially when you have a running back like Griffin. You know he's going to go hard each and every time.
Gibbs in motion. He'll set. Moore. Not a lot there, but he gives good effort to get it down inside the 35.
You got to tip your head off to the defensive line for Texas Southern. They penetrated that backfield and reestablished the line of scrimmage. Man, it was 90, and it looks like also Cox was back there wreaking havoc in the backfield.
So Lamar now up to 136 yards rushing, most of it by Griffin.
This is a huge huge down on this drive right here, 35. A really good field position.
Like to keep this drive alive. Let's see what TSU is going to bring. Handoff, Moore up the middle for the first down. That had a lot of movement in it. Kind of caught TSU kind of setting back a little bit.
Yeah, good point there, Bob. That's exactly what they did. Misdirection and want to confuse the Texas Southern defense, sending the receiver in motion, but also crisscrossing the backs. Watch this play here, sending the the receiver in motion, giving the ball to Moore and giving him some space as the hole opened up. Moore was able to escape through it and pick up the first down.
1st and 10 from the 27. Moore again. I like the little juke move there, diving forward for a 4-yard gain.
And what we're seeing out of Moore, the difference between Moore and Griffin, Griffin's a straight-ahead, hard-nosed runner. Moore is more of a
shifty.
He's more shifty, but he's definitely shifty, but he's a little bit more patient when it comes to running. He likes to wait to see how things open up offensively, and he's elusive in his own little right. He has the speed to be able to burst through those holes whenever they're open up late offensively.
Longino's going to keep it, looking to throw, and he'll dump it out of bounds. Well covered by the TSU defense.
Yeah, TSU.
He was trying to look for Jones down in the end zone there.
Nothing doing on the backside. Texas Southern has a really outstanding secondary. I really have been impressed throughout these games with their secondary, led by Simmons. He had an interception earlier in the game. Watch the secondary by Texas Southern, not fooled at all. As the receiver comes across the field, Texas Southern defense secondary stayed home and forced Longino to throw it out of bounds.
Big third down here for both sides of the ball. Longino hands it to Moore. There's that burst, but he's going to be just short of a first down. They'll mark it at the 20. Well, make that the 18-yard line.
This is a tough one, Bob. If you're Coach Rosamondo, what do you do?
He's not a riverboat gambler, but let's see what's he going to do here. That's a fourth and a long 2 almost, 1.5, 2 yards.
I agree. That's almost 2 yards there for Lamar. And 4 down territory, it looks like it. And that's exactly what they're going to do. Longino's coming right back out.
All right. Huge play here. 4th and 2 inside the 20, down by 3. Gonna hand it to Moore. He got the first down and then some. Big call.
They go with the zone run read. And Longino decides to give it to Moore. We talked about Moore being a shifty back. Watch this play here as Moore gets the handoff. He bounces to the left, bounces to the right, takes a few hits, and picks up the first down. Continue to move this drive, move those chains for the Cardinals.
All right, first down inside the 15. Got it marked at the 12. 10-7 is our score.
And they got Griffin back in the backfield.
Griffin's going to get the handoff. He'll power inside the 10.
This 1-2 punch right now by Lamar is wearing down the Texas Southern front 7. And they might need a little breather as well.
I'm thinking maybe a timeout's going to come here in a minute, because you're right about that. This drive has been relentless.
1-2 punch. You had Griffin set the tone earlier, then you sprinkle in more with the shiftiness as a runner, then you go right back to Griffin in the red zone.
Griffin now, look at those numbers for him. 17 rushes, 122 yards, 7.2. He'll get a couple more, but trying to break it outside. Breaks the tackle. Oh, can't get away from the second guy.
Got a player down. Looks like Texas Southern.
Good effort, yeah. He was in on the tackle. Looks like he rolled up his leg. They'll check him out. Great effort by Griffin, but he's gonna lose a few, bringing up a huge third down. All right, taking a timeout. We'll be right back.
Bacon. Good morning, everybody. Nothing like the Jersey Mike's morning prep.
Think tickets. At Lamar University, the world is changing, and so are we. Come see for yourself at Lamar University.
A 3rd and 10 from the 13. They trail TSU 10-7.
Much needed break for both teams. Unfortunately for Texas Southern, they got to go right back at it against Lamar's offense.
Longino wide open. Touchdown, Gibbs. How about that? What a play call.
Great play calling after the timeout. You knew Texas Southern would be anticipating a running play because Lamar has done a lot of running down the field. But Longino gets his first touchdown as throwing as a quarterback in his first start with the tight end. Watch this play here. Play action pass. Set up beautiful by the tight end. Bobbled it a little bit. Got a little nervous there. But brought it in for a reception and a touchdown.
Devin Gibbs, first touchdown catch of this season. He was out with an injury earlier this year. Back and at full speed, as you can see right there, as Lamar takes the lead. Mosqueda on for the PAT. And he missed it. He missed the extra point. So Lamar, their lead 13-10. That hurt.
That did hurt.
I was almost going to say he's just about perfect from PATs because he was 9 of 9. But he missed it. 13-10 is our score now. Lamar leading TSU. Longino to Gibbs for the touchdown. Gives Lamar their first lead of the game, 13-10 over TSU. 8:32 left to play in the game.
Excellent job by Lamar Cardinals, being able to answer the effort there by Texas Southern throughout this game, be able to get their first lead midway through the fourth quarter.
We got plenty of football left here.
Yeah, that was a 12-play, 66-yard drive.
Big time. Into the end zone. It will be run out. And there's room. Nice run back there by Lewis. Lewis has had a couple of good, big run backs to give TSU some good field position. He does it right there. So they mark it at the 33-yard line.
Well, Bob, if you're Texas Southern and Coach Chris Dishman, you got to get back to what got you here, as far as, when I say got you here, as far as having success on the road in Beaumont, and that's the dual threat quarterback and the freshman. I mean, I think the freshman is going to have to carry a heavy load here in this fourth quarter to get his team back into this game. I'm talking about Davis.
Davis pulls it down, throws it out. Pass is complete. Charlo.
And Bob, one of the things that Davis can do is don't overextend yourself here in this series or in this remaining of the game. Let the game come to you. As you can see the play action pass here, watch this play. He just goes with the drop down to the receiver, nothing major. But that's how he's going to build his confidence and get his team back into this game. Going with not really the guaranteed routes, but also going with the high percentage opportunities is going to help your offense succeed in this series.
Gain of 4 on that play, 2nd and 6.
From the blitz from the Cardinals.
Davis fakes it. Good pressure. Is going to throw it, man. Open. Charlo hauls it in for a first down.
What a play there. What a play on both sides for the Texas Southern. Starting with the quarterback and the freshman, Davis, rolling out, feeling the pressure coming from the top side. Take a look here. Play action, rolling to your left, feeling the pressure by 3 defenders and still able to keep his head up and down the field to find his receiver for the first down, Texas Southern Tigers.
Texas Southern on the move, 1st and 10 from the 44 of Lamar. And off Quinn, big hole, big run. Yeah, Charlo, a couple of big catches now.
I'll tell you one thing, coming off the bye week, if Coach Dishman, the first-year coach for Texas Southern, former NFL player, had any questions who's going to be his quarterback, moving forward. Well, it has to be number 13 in Davis, the freshman. But this is a strong run by Quinn, his complimentary back, to be able to continue to have some success here throughout this second half.
Second and short for the Tigers. Handing off to Quinn. He gets the first down, gets a lot more. Breaking into the outside. Oh, what a shoestring tackle over there. Good saving a touchdown.
Yeah. Who was that? That's number one. It was Pugh?
Tristan Pugh saved a touchdown.
And you know what's good about Pugh? Coach Rosamano spoke highly about him throughout this week, saying that Pugh hasn't missed a snap or a game through his career at Lamar in 4 years, and that's just thinking about that is impressive. The guy never missed a down or a play or a game. That's a lot of consistency on the defensive side by Pugh.
Touchdown saving tackle right there. 1st and 10. Quinn up the middle again. TSU's offensive line, they're opening up big holes now.
Yeah, well, we knew they was going to come in looking like an NFL line. Those big guys up front. Young, big guys, too. They got a couple of freshmen on their offensive line. And that's how you build a program. If Coach Chris Dishman is going to restore and rebuild and get Texas Southern back to the glory days, it's going to start up front, offensively at the offensive line and defensively with the defensive line.
There's Quinn now, 136 yards and 21 carries. 2nd and 5. Give it to him again. Straight up the middle, busting inside the 10. They're just answering back here, Lemon.
I tell you, man, this is my style of game. I really like this type of football. I mean, it's button your chin strap, tighten up your
get ready.
Yeah, it's what you know, as a former defensive player, this is what you look for. It's like, you got to tighten that chin strap and make sure that you're ready to go because each and every play, they're going to come at you.
Who's going to win that line of scrimmage? So inside the 10, they mark it at the 9. 1st and goal for the Tigers. Trailing by 3. Inside 5 minutes to play. Davis draw right up the middle. He'll take it down to the 5.
That's a smart play call there, knowing that the real estate is condensed in the red zone. The offensive coordinator from Texas Southern go over to design quarterback keeper, led by Quinn. Actually, he played a fullback position on that one. Watch this play here. As Quinn leads Davis up the hole, playing the fullback role, Davis just falls right behind Quinn to be able to pick up some yards and get closer to the goal line.
2nd and goal now. They've marked it at the 6.
Texas Southern destiny is in their hands right now. They can't have no turnovers or no miscues here in the red zone.
Lewis outside to the end zone. Walsh in for the touchdown.
You can't draw it up any better than that if you're Texas Southern. Give the credit to the running back there. Looks like it was actually
Lewis, wasn't it? 0?
It was Lewis. Excuse me. Yeah, Lewis playing running back. They have him listed as a running back, but he was in the wide receiver position. Watch this play. Actually, he's in the back here. Excuse me. Watch Lewis get the handoff here. Go untouched there. Really untouched into the end zone. Lewis gets the touchdown, Bob, but you got to give credit to the offensive line. I thought they did an excellent job that series.
Romero on for the PAT. And that one is good. So with 3:48 to go in the game, TSU with a 17-13 lead.
Another nail biter.
LSU with an answering drive to retake the lead, 17-13, 3:48 left to go. And we'll see if Lamar can answer back. Deep drive going to be returned. And down at about the 24-yard line.
And Bob, just to recap real quick, Texas Southern came out, man, with a mission, and they was able to move the ball down the field, running the football and being patient. I thought they had some sprinkling in some passing plays there by Davis rolling out, but it was just their big guys up front imposing their will, getting down the field and allowing the running back to walk into the end zone, Lewis, untouched.
We'll see what Longino, Griffin, and the rest of the Cardinal offense can construct here with 3:45 left in the game. Lamar coming in 2-1 on the season and ranked in the FCS polls. And somebody moved. We'll get the call here, but you know, Lima, you know what's been happening on Lamar getting back in this game and putting together scoring drives? Less penalties.
False start. Offense, number 74. 5 yards, replay, first down.
Can't afford to do it right now.
No, you cannot if you want to get back into this game and try to take the lead back. Got to play disciplined football right now if you're Lamar Cardinals.
They back them up. 1st and 15. Hand off Griffin. Not a lot there on that run.
Just a simple handoff to Griffin just to keep the defense honest by Texas Southern. But if you're Lamar, you need to get across the 50-yard line. You got to sprinkle or try to find a way to do some play-action passes to be able to keep the secondary honest, because right now Texas Southern secondary is really just sitting back, licking their chops, waiting for something to happen.
2nd and 13. Longino over the middle. That's complete. I believe that was Jones.
Yeah, it is
Isaiah Jones hauls it in.
Smart play there by Longino, not to be able to throw the ball down the field, but patiently wait for his players to be able to sit down in the zone. Take a look at this play here as Longino goes through his progressions, waiting on Jones to get into the sweet spot of that zone defense for the reception.
All right, so 3rd and 5 now. Manageable. Longino looking. Sideline. Jones again. First down at the 40.
Well, Bob, I talked about in order for them to move the ball down the field and be able to eat up some clock, they have to insert some passing plays or back-to-back passes to Jones.
They heard you. They heard you.
I might apply for the offensive coordinator position.
There you go. Cardinals in business. 1st and 10 from the 38. There's Jones, 2 receptions, 17 now. Down the sideline. Savon Ray, we haven't called his number today. They were looking for him.
That was excellent coverage there by number 4 from Texas Southern. Xavier Player. Watch this here, Bob, in this replay. This is some really good man-to-man coverage. If you want to play man-to-man coverage for Texas Southern, then that's how you do it. You want to be in front of the player and also turn when the ball is coming your way. Good job there by Player.
2nd and 10. Longino rolling, looking.
Got to get rid of it.
He got rid of it. Oh, there's a first down to Griffin. He stepped out of bounds. Where are they going to mark him at? Right at the marker.
Wow.
Maybe a little short.
And, Bob, I think that pass play probably caught Griffin off guard. He probably thought, watch Longino runs to the sideline. He probably thought he was running out. And just threw it at the last second. Griffin just takes it and steps out of bounds.
So 3rd and short.
Timeout.
The two minute timeout. So that'll give them a chance to talk. We'll be back. Longino. Third and short for Lamar. They trail it 17-13. Longino hands it to Griffin.
Nope.
Oh, I don't know if he got it.
I don't think he got it.
Looks like they're going to mark it short. I see the fourth down
here
side.
goes the flag.
Oh, and a flag comes in.
On Texas Southern.
Oh, man.
Dead ball. Personal foul. Number 44 on the defense.
Oh, boy.
15 yards and automatic first down.
Wow. Bolden, the linebacker.
Yeah.
Lost his cool a little bit there. So automatic first down is going to keep Lamar's drive alive. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, take a look
right
here.
in the middle.
Middle linebacker comes in, and good stop there by 24 and company. And watch the linebacker gets up here late.
Oh, he kind of got on top of it and said something.
Bonehead play there.
Huge penalty. Moves the ball down to the 38-yard line. Lamar needs a touchdown. We're 1:45 left to go in the game.
Got to pick up some sense of urgency for Lamar, too. You can't let the clock continue to just tick away.
What's the call?
Timeout. Must be by Lamar. You can see the coach telling Longino, you can't just let the clock tick away. I mean, we're down by 4 points, so we're trying to get back into this game. If you're Lamar, you got to have clock management right now in this late in this fourth quarter.
All right, the referees conversing about something. A timeout was called on the field. First and 10 from Lamar at the 38.
It should be reset.
They're going to reset the clock, I believe. Let's see what they say.
Bishop's mic is off right now.
It looked like he said reset the clock to 1 minute 50 seconds. Let's see.
Please reset the game clock to 1:51. 1:51 on the game clock.
All right, there it is. They're going to put 9 seconds back on the clock. Not sure if that it's got to help Lamar. They got 9 seconds back.
Oh yeah, it definitely helps Lamar. Give Longino an opportunity to make up for the seconds he let click off the clock before timeout.
First and goal at the 38. Lamar trailing 17-13. Another nail biter here in Beaumont. Longino back to pass, looking. A little bit of a lane. He'll tuck it. He'll run. 30, 25, and out of bounds. They mark it at the 23.
And Bob, that's what makes the junior out of Missouri City, Texas so special as a dual threat quarterback. When things start to break down, watch Longino be able to make something out of nothing, runs down the middle of the lane, and just uses his speed and those long legs to get away from defenders, picks up the first down, and continue this drive here late in the fourth quarter.
First and 10 from the 23. Now, how about that? Now, these passings jumped up to the 63, 35 on the ground.
The majority of those passing yards came here in the fourth quarter to Jones.
Back to pass again. Here comes the rush and batted down.
Perfect timing there by Texas Southern defense.
Yeah, they brought it that time.
Yeah, Smith, the Smith, the defensive end for Texas Southern.
Out of Austin, Texas. So second and 10. Griffin in the backfield with Longino. Got Ray and Fusela up top along with Gibbs. The handoff, Griffin. Got a few. Down to the 20.
Got a good start there. They come back with the counter run. He tried to cut back against the grain. Another timeout called by, I want to say by Lamar.
It's by Lamar. They want to talk it over and give their guys a little bit of a breather here.
Kind of regroup and game plan. Watch this play here, Bob, as Griffin got a good lead there, but reaching out.
Good pursuit.
Yeah. Reaching out there was the Texas Southern defensive lineman. I was trying to give him credit. I couldn't see the number, but yeah, reaching out and slowing down Griffin. 3rd and 8. So I really believe right now, Bob, if you're Coach Rosamondo and the offensive staff, maybe a zone read play where it's an opportunity to give it to Griffin at the last second. If Longino doesn't like it, take it and run it to bounce to the outside.
We saw it work earlier in the game.
Yeah, that'll be a 1-2 punch here and hopefully, if you're Lamar, you want to see if Texas Southern commits and bites on the runner to be able to give Longino the space that he needs to pick up the first down or a touchdown. But again, we'll see how it plays out.
Here we go. Lamar trying to pull one out here. Outplayed the first half, coming back in the second. Longino rolling. Here it comes. He throws it over the middle, and again, it's tipped. One of the big linemen got a hand on it. 92 and 95, both coming in hard there. 92 is Booker, 95 Rayborn, the former fullback.
Here it is in the replay. Longino decides to hold on, in my opinion, a little bit too long.
Booker got a hand on it.
Booker got those big mitts up and got it. At least
all
one
right.
of them.
It's 4th and 8, and another timeout for Lamar. Yeah, talk about it here. 1:28 to go here in the game.
Well, Bob, I'm be honest, I really wasn't a fan of that last play call. I thought they was trying to, the reason why Longino was holding the ball a little bit longer, because I thought he was trying to set up a screen in the middle.
We haven't even talked about this. He's left-handed.
Yeah.
He should. Why don't we roll to the left on that one? Maybe they saw something on the
Watch
setup.
this here. I'm thinking they're setting up a running back. See the screen right there in the shot where Griffin and the lineman was out in front of him, and that's why
that's where he was throwing.
Yeah, that's exactly what he was trying. It was setting up for a running back screen, and to me, as again, my opinion is I really didn't think that was a good play call in there by the offensive coordinator. You got to attack him.
How about Rosamondo? They're talking to Fusilier.
Yeah,
trying to set something up here. All right, here we go. It's not the game, but it's close. 4th and 8. Free play. End zone, open. Oh, he went up for it. It's intercepted. I was going to ask if that was Simmons again, but it wasn't. It was 8.
8 going against Jones.
Henson.
Let's hope that this is a penalty against Texas.
Yeah, they called it offsides.
Offsides. Defense, number 1, 5 yards. We play 4th down.
All right.
Gives Lamar a little bit more cushion.
Well, it's 4th and 3 now.
Yeah, 4th and 3. That's Griffin's range right there. But jumps off sides by number 1. I want to say that was right. Helped out Lamar on that one.
4th and 3. From the 16.
From the blitz.
With the move. Oh, man, did they call it? End zone, Jones! Incomplete! There's whistles. Is there a flag? There was movement. There is a flag down.
Offside. Defense.
Wow.
Number 44.
Wow.
5 yards.
First
the
down.
yards results in a first down.
First down, Lamar.
And I laugh because that's the second Christmas gift that Lamar got this game. He got one in the first half, now one late in the fourth quarter.
Oh, he was. Yeah. Oh, he was in the zone, and so that's why the Lamar guy moved. Smart move there. All right, first down. Lamar's at the 11, 1st and 10. Oh, now we got a timeout, TSU. They want to talk about it.
And I think that's the perfect timing for a timeout for Coach Chris Dishman to bring your whole defense over to the sideline and get them reset and refocused because that was tough.
Man, we talk about how many penalties, but you said it earlier. It's where they come in the game. Unbelievable.
And Texas Southern gave up a couple during this series here that really bailed out Lamar. I mean, that one there, the offsides, and they had a couple earlier. Here come the penalties.
There's the penalties. TSU now with third. They've got more than Lamar now.
Yeah, they surpassed Lamar. And Lamar's been leading, unfortunately, in that category throughout this whole game. It's up until now. So,
wow. Well, we've got 1:18 to play. TSU holding on to a 17-13 lead. But Lamar has a 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. Lamar has 1 timeout left. TSU has 1 timeout left. All right, Griffin's in the backfield with Longino. He'll fake it to Griffin. Good block by Griffin.
Take off.
There's a lot of room over there for Longino to get to the 10, to the 5. Oh, lowers the shoulder out of bounds at the 2.
Longino said, I'm going to give you a little bit of this thumping before I go out of bounds. Could have got the touchdown, but got closer to the goal line there. Smart play calling. No one from Texas Southern was in the area. Take a look here in the replay. Play action pass. Good block there by Griffin to be able to cut down the defender. Griffin even thought he had a touchdown. A nice hit there.
Oh, man, that's some fast pursuit there.
Yeah.
Keep him out of the end zone. They got it marked at the 2-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. Griffin into the end zone for the touchdown.
Did you think anybody else was going to get the football, Bob? You knew they was going to feed the senior out of Tyler, Texas. Their leading rusher, not just tonight, but also in the Southland Conference. Give credit to Griffin to be able to walk into the end zone and the offensive line. Great series, great drive there by Lamar Carter.
What a game for Griffin and what a comeback for Lamar. A very important PAT by Skata.
Got to make this one. He missed the one earlier.
He missed it earlier. This is important.
There it is.
And he got it. So with 1:05 to go in the game, Lamar with a 3-point lead, 20-17. TSU will have their opportunity to come back. Field goal will tie it. Touchdown, of course, will win it.
And Lamar gets to finish the game the way it started. You remember Lamar defense set the tone earlier. They bent but didn't break, only giving up 3 points, despite Texas Southern setting the tone and moving down the field. Well, here's another opportunity and also another week in a row where it's going to come down to the defense for Lamar.
Yep. Last week it did, a thriller, a missed field goal by Weber State, gave the Cardinals a 1-point lead. Now remember Romero for TSU, he's missed 2 field goals already. He'll have maybe a chance to redeem himself if TSU can get the ball down the field.
Yeah, that's another look of Griffin, the senior, going into the end zone, their workhorse. Everybody's congratulating them to that touchdown and effort tonight.
Great effort by Griffin. So Lamar will kick it away. Lewis back for TSU. Back and forth second half here in Beaumont.
Here we go.
Cardinals looking for the 3rd win in a row here, here at home. Short kick. It's going to bounce. Be fielded and out of bounds. I believe that was Leary.
Don't know if Lamar designed to kick that ball short to give Texas Southern a better field position, but Texas Southern's going to take advantage of it. I mean, you think about it, Coach talked about improving the special teams. That kick came a lot shorter than anticipated.
It might have been designed that way because they're on the 23. You know, you kick it to the end zone, they get the running start. Maybe,
fair enough.
Keep them inside the 25.
Fair enough.
And it burned a few seconds off the clock.
That's true too. Yeah.
All right. So 61 seconds left here in the game. The freshman Davis from Fort Bend Marshall. Davis, a lot of room, pressure, misses him. Now he'll run, then cuts it back. Oh, clothesline. No flag thrown.
Don't see a flag at all. Thought it was a horse collar, but it wasn't. If you're Texas Southern, you got to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, the clock is not your friend right now. They've got one timeout, but we're down to 40 seconds now.
Can't let the clock just tick away.
Davis going to try to run it.
And he's tired.
He got a first down. They're going to have to use the timeout.
Yeah, bad clock management on that last play there for Texas Southern.
They used their last timeout now, 28 seconds to go. Yeah, you're right about it because they had the play call, but then, they just, didn't rush up to the line.
You gotta be in a sense of urgency mode if you're Texas Southern, even with one timeout left, and it played right in the hand for Lamar's defense.
Now no timeouts, 28 seconds to go. I talked to Coach Rosamondo after the win last week on the field. It was jubilant, and I said, what does this mean for your program? And he said, hey, we worked so hard. We need wins like this just to show everybody that we are capable. They're doing it again. They've had their mistakes, but they've hung in.
And one of the keys from last week's game was validation of effort. And we talked about that this week with Coach, and he just feels like that's the mindset of he needs to instill in his players is we got to validate our effort each and every day, each and every play. And right now it comes down to the defense. Let's see how things play out for them here.
All right, 1st and 10. Here we go, Davis. Back to pass. Davis under pressure. Going to be hit. Oh, he's going to throw it out of bounds, but that's going to probably draw no flag yet. He was out of the tackle zone.
He just throws it up there. Luckily, he didn't get called. I didn't see a receiver in sight, so wait to see if the officials threw a flag, but that was actually a towel coming in from Texas Southern side. You see the pressure there coming down from the linebacker position. He just throws it up in the air out of bounds.
Let's see what the call is.
Actually, against Texas Southern. Whoa.
I think it was intentional grounding. Let's see.
Nine seconds on the game clock. That foul is subject to the 10-second runoff.
All right, they're going to run off 10 seconds on the grounding call. So 2nd and 20. Not sure what the clock is going to show if he runs off 10 seconds.
They put it down to 9 seconds. There it is.
Yep, 9 seconds to go in the game now.
So this is it.
Could be it. I mean, they have no timeouts. Good Lamar crowd here tonight in Beaumont. Looking to close this one out. Davis running. Going to go down, and that will be the ball game.
That's it.
2 seconds. 1 second. Lamar wins it. 20-17. The final. Lima, what do you think?
I told you. I said Lamar has an opportunity to finish this game the way they started with their defense. Well, defense brought the pressure and the sack, and you can see the fans, see the players on the field as they celebrate their defensive player for slowing down Davis and ending this game. What a game here tonight.
The players on the field jubilant again for the 2nd week in a row to celebrate another victory. 3 straight home games here. They win all 3 now. Unbelievable.
Absolutely, it's unbelievable. Great way to finish off a 3-game homestand.
All right, that'll do it from here in Beaumont, Texas. For Lemont Williams and our entire crew, I'm Bob Slovak. Our final score, Lamar 20, Texas Southern 17. This game, all games are archived on the ESPN app. This has been a presentation of ESPN.